Hey team, so I've had a conversation today and I've had a poll on different groups and a conversation came up about how they're not getting clients. It's either the audience, the branding, the website, the lead generation side of things, the sales, the product, the service, is they're all having these different ideas of why personal trainers, what their biggest issue is when it comes to their business. Now, for me, it simply comes down to a lack of asking for help or paying for help. Like literally, if you've got a problem with your sales converting, your sales talk, then you need to seek help. And you can seek help on YouTube, Google, articles, print, digital, ask people, go to events, and you'll be able to solve that problem. But a lot of people don't ask or don't seek out the advice and help. And if they don't do that, or they don't even pay for it, because obviously when you pay for it, you normally would get a better response, or you'd have a system in place that would actually help you understand your actual problems, and you'd be able to develop better on the sales talk for this example. Okay, so when people are lacking that ask for help, that's what the first thing you need to solve. You need to get rid of the ego, you need to remove anything like, oh geez, if I ask, I'm going to look like an idiot. Well, look, here's the two options. One is you can continue to not be successful in this area, or two, suck it up, drop the ego, be willing to learn, empty your cup and say, hey, I need to understand this, so I want you to help me. I'm going to pay you so you can fast track me to this, or I'm going to learn this online because I don't have the money and I want to learn it, so I'm going to pick up as much as I can from as many different people. Okay, so number one is you've got to ask. Number two, when it comes to personal training businesses problems, the biggest issue, in my opinion, there's only my opinion, is that the service or the product is not good enough. Literally, there is countless like products and services out there that just prove this point, because it doesn't matter how good or bad the people are around it. If the product is amazing, if the product gets the results in a fast amount of time with little effort, little sacrifices, people absolutely trust it. So many people are doing this, they're doing this product or they're buying this product, and then the product itself is selling. Like people hear about the product and they go, I want to join this product because, yep, I know it's going to help because it's helped millions of people. I want to buy this product because it's helped millions of people. So the proof is in the pudding. So if you have such a quality product that gets you results, then, hey, beautiful, the work is done. But if you're not on the complete opposite end here, if you're not getting the results, it's because the product's not good enough. And so you need to work on the product. If you're not sure how to, you need to ask for help. See how this is working? Okay, so those are two things. But what I actually really wanted to speak on here was more the fact about, think about it from a potential client's point of view. Now, as much as people like to complain that, okay, I don't have certain things, I'll jump right into it actually. There's three reasons why people purchase a personal training product or personal training service or a fitness product or service. One is the appearance, the look. So if you have the look of, let's say, the bodybuilder or the bikini model or the ripped six-pack or the big booty or the lean body or the slim body or whatever that the potential client wants, if you have that look, then straight off the bat, that is proof that you are living the lifestyle, that you're doing the things to achieve this outcome. That's proof. So when people buy because they see it on someone else, it's because it's proof that they know what they're doing or they've done it themselves. Whether they have an education or certificate or not, it doesn't matter. We're all visual anyway, and when we see this, this is the number one thing we start to look at first, because it's an instantaneous proof that you know what you're doing. Well, do you? That's the other question. But anyway, so it leads on to number two, education. The higher your education, okay, that is the second reason people will buy your service. So if, let's say you don't quite have the look, don't worry. Okay, let's say I could help someone actually with bodybuilding, but I don't have the bodybuilder's look. So how would I prove my ability? What proof would I be able to provide? I'd have to have videos. I'd have to have vlog posts. I'd have to go onto shows, guests, podcasts, TV, radio. I would have to be seen regularly on video talking about bodybuilders and how I've helped bodybuilders build their bodies in different ways for different reasons. If I was to show this with my education and knowledge by doing pie charts or wall charts or having presentations on video, and I was having multiple of them, I was having 1,000 videos, this is the proof that I could help you, the potential customer, become a bodybuilder. See what I mean? So visual is 1, education is 2, and the higher the education, the higher the value people will see in you as well. Like when you remember those times you saw someone that was like, they just blew your mind of how much they knew or know? You're like, wow, yes, you would pay higher money value to this person for whatever they put out. Okay? Number 3 is likability. Likability is huge. It doesn't matter how good you look, how educated you are, if the potential client does not like you on your characteristics and your personality, there is no way they're going to trust you or want to listen to you. Okay, so these are 3 key things. Likability is a big key factor. So a lot of trainers, when they go through the questionnaires or the sales process, the onboarding process, right, they kind of put on this front. They try and pretend that they're certain ways, but they're really not. And what happens over the service is that actually they were just faking it. Now I totally distrust them because they were just pretending to be a certain way. Now, when it's genuine, when it's authentic, the trust is built and there's a great bridge there and you like someone, you get on with them more, you want to be around them more, you'll listen to them more. It's our friend, right? We trust our friend. So when we ask them for advice, we're going to take on their advice because we value their opinion. So 3 big points here when it comes to a potential client buying your PT service. Look, do you look the part and how good do you look in that part, all right? How big are you as a bodybuilder? How lean are you as an athlete? How skilled are you, as an athlete? How lean is you as far as that's your product? How flexible are you if you're teaching stretch? How high can you jump if you're teaching plyometrics? Okay, and then education. How much knowledge do you really know? Do you know, okay, we do these exercises and that's great. Or do you know these exercises and these muscles? Or these exercises, these muscles, these bones. These exercises, these muscles, these bones, these joints, these movements. The depth of the muscle, if we move fast or slow. The timing of the muscle for endurance to strength to explosiveness. Power, what are you working on? How much depth of knowledge do you have in this area? And the deeper you go, the more you'll value. And the likability. When you connect with someone on a level, it's unfrickin' believable of what you can do. Okay, so if you're missing parts of these areas in your service, your delivery, then think about it. Do I need to look more the part of what I'm selling? So if I'm selling, again, bodybuilding, because it's easy to think of, then am I the bodybuilding look? Why would people trust me if I don't look like a bodybuilder and I'm trying to sell bodybuilding goods? Hard to do, right? So if you want to improve your sellability, is that a word? I think I just made that one up. Your ability to sell your product, the quality of your product, because you are your product, improve the way you look, work on bodybuilding, because a lot of content can come from that as well, if this is your place, by the way. And then education, get deeper educated in this space so you have more and more to give to someone who knows these things but wants to learn off you. Because if you look the part, there's some trust there, there's some proof there. But if you can provide more and more information about the supplements, the nutrition, the exercise you're using, why you're doing these exercises, what the muscles happening with the muscles, what's happening with the fat, what's happening with the energy systems, what's happening with psychology, why you need to sleep more, why you need to drink more. If you give all these different information, it gives you more value. So get more educated as well, if that's an area. And never think that you know everything. Keep learning, keep learning. This is an endless pit. And then likability. Now, likability is not just about, hey, I'm friendly, I'm great. It's about, hey, I connect with these type of people. A yogi is very different from a power lifter. A power lifter is very different from a bodybuilder, from the psychological side of things. There's certain aspects, certain characteristics, certain likes and interests that they have. And so when I say likability, then if you're interested in bodybuilding, you've got a lot more things in common you can share, and that's where likability comes in. So think about that if you have a product of likability. If you're looking to attract people, let's say as a sports athlete, and it's, let's say, football, then the more you know about football, the more likability that you'll be able to create because you have common grounds and common interests that you can talk, debate, discuss, and just really chat about on a day-to-day basis. So those are our key 3 things. Remember, look the part, know the part, and like the part. Hope this video helps. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your questions, anything that you do have. And otherwise, Let us know what other videos you'd like me to do and put together that can help you succeed. Because remember, our goal is 1 million fitness professionals succeeding in fitness. How can we get there? With your help and your feedback.